least I think this one. Let's see, stdlib.h system. Oh, lowercase s. Alright. And that'll clear the screen once we're done, so clear all messages off screen. So we have a tidy interface once we're done, so that'll be that. And we'll call this, let's just make a prototype out of that. Void clear screen. So we don't have to keep on calling it with that line, just call it with this. Void clear screen system CLS. And we just call clear screen instead of the actual code for it. Kind of adds too much complexity to the program for what it. I mean, it's just one line of code, but at the same time, it looks better, I think. Case 2. The next one is going to be for GT menu. And we're going to return whatever options we choose. So if we choose, 5, we're gonna return that to this. So add a p choice to the int list up there, and we're gonna say p choice equals mp dot game t menu. Then count p choice. Just to make sure it's working correctly. Then let a get ch. And then clear screen and the break. That's just how we'll continue working on these, adding each one at a time. N menu, navigation menu. So p choice equals mp.n menu 1 count l B menu 1A and 1B. Oh, change target in case there's SE. In case there's more than one target, that's what that one's for. So, really we just need to take that and then change this dot battle menu 1A. First we can then take this, copy it down, and just choose this one as 1B. So, B menu 2. B, planet battle menu, PB menu. Of course, there shouldn't be any bugs here, unless it's with the actual checking functions to make sure that the player's input's correct. Other than that, there shouldn't be an issue. So player creation menu 1 through 3, I believe. 4 actually. Okay. Oh, wait, go back a second, I screwed up. Oh no, it's PC menus now, okay, yeah. 1 through 4. Oops. That one was what it was supposed to be. Player creation menu. Damn M. 1. 2. 3. And 4. What's after that? Nothing. Oh wait, no. The S menu. Station menu. So, SM menu. Or SMM menu. Station menu. A little redundant. Maybe I should change that. I do have SM. Oh, the S is wrong now. There we go. SMC menu. SMC menu. So MM1 through 3, apparently. And the rest is not there, alright, so. Oops. Case 18. The data functions are going to be the ones that are going to be the hardest to test. Because I also want to test all the various we're going to have to make another prototype here to print out the item information and all that stuff. So void print I info, and code. We'll deal with that in a bit. So we need to do 3 of these. It's going to be MM menu, SM menu, 1 to 3. Whoa. So and SM menu 3. Alright, so done with this. Now, what we're going to do is get rid of these. And test the various other things. Here we're going to be testing the ship functions. Actually, we'll have to identify what these are. So info, we'll need to make more than just one. Void print sinfo. One's for items, one's for everything else other than ships, and one's only for ships. Void print sinfo. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll have a for loop for I equals 0. I is less than, and here we need to go to data system, and doing ships first. It's got to be 43. So as long as it's less than 44. Are we going to do less than or equal to 43? Probably better than less than 44. So main less than or equal to 43, I plus plus. Then we're going to say print sinfo I. So now down here, what we're going to do is we're going to have it calling each of those functions inside of one count. So we're going to say count I'll need all the data functions here for this. So we can call them appropriately. Alright, so count. First is going to be get ds.get s_name. Really? Data system DS. Oh, because it's outside of the, I see. Scope is everything. Gotta make sure you're in the right scope, otherwise it doesn't apply to what you want it to. So if it's in global scope, it'll apply to anything within this file, which is what we want to happen. So ds get name, so code, comma space, ds.get ship class code. ds.get s description. Let's see. I guess I'll do the hardpoints now. So get ship weapon hardpoints. SLB. SMT. SBH. SRM. SHWB. Code. What's next? Initiative. Apparently so. So SM init. SXC. SRC. SDC. Oh, whoops. It's that one there. Get PC, yeah, code. And then underscore get ch. Alright. So to print out one line for each ship entry, print out all the stuff, then ask or wait for a user input before continuing. And in that way we can check each individual column and each individual row of each column to make sure that things are the way they should be. Alright, then we gotta do the same thing with the items though. It'll be a bit easier to work with these. Get rid of these here. So all we have to do with this now is, for some of them anyway, alright, so go here to quick place. I'm going to place anything where it says TS with TI. Or T weapon, I guess. TW. Okay. Weapon class, weapon type. Weapon damage type. WT level's already there. So we have to add on one more to the end of this. ds.get w okay. Everything else in between now needs to get changed to something else. So weapon accuracy min. Damage range low. Damage range high. Damage range DO, right? DO low. Oh, damage range up. DRO. Weapon autumn damage should be ODR. So it should be. I'll leave it like this for now, it's not going to go through and redo them. I'll fix them on the actual Space Crusade thing. I'll make a note of them in the bug log here. ds.get weapon damage range high code. Actually, that's all of them in it. Accuracy, min-max, AO, damage range, high-low, optimal, high-low, weight, type, damage type, level, class, and all those. LC, that's one we don't have from ships, do we? No, so we'll need to add that in. Where does that go, though? That goes before UC. So, here. ds.get weapon LC code. Alright. And just like above, put the get ch down here. Kill these off. Alright. Won't need that one there. So then we'll do the same here. For I equals 0, I is less than or equal to like 130 or something. 125. Actually, we didn't need to put code up here, did we? So that's part of this. These originally I had thought of putting them in just you know, for loop for that, but thought this is prototype. But it's easier to do with the prototype, I think. So we'll do it that way. Clear screen and break. So what's next? So that's the weapon database and item database, or ship and weapon database, and all the functions for them done there. Mission, I guess. I guess we'll try the mission database stuff as well. Everything else should be fine. Now that's not half-assed. I'm gonna do everything that's able to be done. So next up would be the mission stuff. So we have to do the exact same thing as we did with these, except it'll be a little bit easier. Just a little bit. Void print info. Specifically because for one, it's only going to be 2. And I already have a lot of the stuff we're going to need done here, so we just have to copy this, change it to M, and then alter these things to suffice for what we need. So, data system. First thing I'm going to do is change it from W to M. Interesting. Get rid of these extra ones here. So this one, let's see. So name, description, type, ship class requirement. CBE requirement. Weapon requirement. MT limit. MDiff. Sector. Whoops. System, let's see, T-name, TS class, crap, get M bounty. Now we need to find C and change it to R. So lithium, all of them have one. We need to add more though. Because we also have get MEXPR. And oops. Alright, and so that's done. So next, get race, then get P name. Those ones will be a lot simpler. You can just jump right inside of the cases here. So for I equals 0, I is less than count of, no, we can't do it that way. So this is R names, race names, so 7. Less than or equal to 7. And get our name has no, really. Oh, get race, I see. So, planet names now. Same thing here, we'll just copy paste this. So get p names, or p name I guess will work, yeah. Alright, and that's it. Won't need to test the last thing there. Whatever it is, that has something to do with, yeah. This stuff. Right, so now we can say on this last one that I equals 999, and we'll put a default here. Okay, there we go. It was somewhere in there. Now, what we have to do is to create the stuff we're going to need to create the bug reports now. So after the string gets cleared, count did, we'll say we'll send over to a different function here. Or maybe not, because these are here. We could, well, I guess we could. No, because then we'd have to send them back and forth. Let's just do it all in here. As barbaric as it seems. Just be easier to do it in here. So, count. You know, no. This would be a good time to have some fun with pointers. Let's see. What we'll do is this. Avoid. This is how you can. Who the hell's calling at? What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Swear to God, these telemarketers are breaking the law or something. If I wasn't so busy with this, I might actually pick up the phone, ask who's calling, and report them to whoever takes care of that stuff to get their asses fined off for breaking the non-solicitation laws, if they haven't been completely voided by lobbyists by now. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to, this is a method you can use to update multiple variables, or even just one variable, a variable or more, one or more variables, without actually having to pass the variables and return them. Well, no, you have to pass the variable, but you don't have to return them. So this is how it works. We go create bug report, and so we go, let's see. So you want to make sure that you have them named the same. That's important. They have to be named the same as the variables you want to use. So string message, string name, string location. Now down here, void create bug reports. We'll just port that stuff down here. Blah blah blah. So what? We'll be in a second. Hold your pants on. Alright, so now what we have to do is this. I'm trying to remember. Let me go grab my C++ Module 1 book real quick here. I decided to check my hard drive for space, and the second hard drive I was recording to is now also low at 15 gigs left. So now I'm recording to another hard drive, which has about the same amount of space on it as the other two did. The other two started out at 198 gigabytes each, free, and this one's at 182, so I should get another couple hours out of it. But I'm probably going to end the recording session once we get this program running and have gone through it once. Then I'll render out this hideously large amount of footage that I have now, and go from there. But anyway, so I got the book here, and I'm going to look it up. I think it's in chapter 4, talking about. So this one always flummoxes me. Here we go. So, passing arrays into pointer arithmetic, pointer to the beginning of an array, pointers. Looking for dice function. Here we go. 134. So where are you? Simple, turning multiple, here we go. Via references, multiple values via pointer. There we go, multiple return values with pointer. Actually, I have these backwards. So what you want to do then is when you want to return these, what you have to do is you have to use the asterisk next to the variable name when you set it to a new value. And that will set the value in the value of the it actually doesn't even have to be the same name as long as they're in the same location though. I'm just going to do them the same name because it just makes more sense that way to me. What the hell is going on? Let's move all these over here. String location, alright. So in other words, once I'm done doing this stuff, what we'll do is we'll have this. It'll be like sin, blah, then message, for example. And that's how we'll do it. So, for example, it'll be, so this will only be called if we decide that there is a bug, and I say, yes, there is a bug. And we'll go, count, let's see. And see, sin name, then count and L, let's see. Just want to check. See, sin. See, I get line with character. So we'll have to do it that way. Because we're going to be using spaces, and the only way, regular sin does not properly handle spaces. So I have to use getLine, sin.getLine. Which sucks, but necessary. Alright, so back down here. So again, we'll say, crap, was it an array? Yeah, we're creating an array, so a char array. Input. And then we want to convert that char array to string. We want to cast it from a character array to a string. String str, then the character array. Good. Should have remembered that from my Java class. So I was using that a lot. Changing stuff back and forth like that, I mean. So this isn't going to work anymore. Instead, what's going to happen is we're going to have name equals str input. Damn. So, damn, we're going to have to have a two-stage process then before setting it. So that, and then we're going to have string storage. That's not going to work either, is it? Damn. String. We'll have to do it that way then. And then name equals storage. Okay. Couch and L. Count, please enter description of, description, no, that's right, description of bug. So send dot get line input 100. So does it have to be 100? Oh, we could try that. Let's use getLine instead. It's interesting how just changing that around a little bit has a profound effect. For now, we'll just leave it like that, but getLine send seems like it'll work. getLine send message. I may have to deal with cleaning out the getLine function though. We'll see what happens. Maybe there's a mention of it up here somewhere. Let's see, get line plus C++. Seriously? That's interesting. Oops. Character doing the sound or new line character. Interesting. Wonder if it'll actually work or not. Opened that by accident. So counts and L counts and L counts. Please enter in where the bug has occurred. So, if that's done the way it should be done, or if it works the way it should work, then that should be good. Then what'll happen is we'll take that and create bug reports. So debug.set bug name. We'll say get info, get bug info, and then this will be the create bug report down here. So name, message, location. We're also going to put this inside of a while loop, which means we're going to need another bloody bool. Or a bool here anyway. We don't have a bool here yet, but we will. Bool done debugging. And so what this is going to be used for is for if there are multiple bugs with something. So we can go through and say, okay, so this isn't what should be bug. There you go. While not be done